Looks like it's just you for 9 a.m. again.
It does.
It's really nice out though, so not surprised if I see more people in 10 or, yeah. Anyway, today we are doing Heidi, the at-home edition. It's a 23-minute AMRAP, 23 air squats, 23 push-ups, 23 American swings, 23 jumping lunges, 23 sit-ups, and then 23 tuck jumps. I would say about a minute a movement, maybe a little bit longer for some of them would be pretty appropriate for this workout. So I'm thinking about 3-ish rounds is good. It doesn't seem like much, but it really adds up, especially when you're doing the tuck jump. Yeah. And then for this workout, you either need a dumbbell or a kettlebell or a backpack, just anything that you can swing. If you're using a backpack, because I know you use that, I would just go with Russian swings just because kind of awkward to do Americans with backpacks. But yeah, you don't need it for the warm-up, but just know that that's probably the one piece of equipment you need for the workout, and maybe an ab mat for the sit-up. Cool. So for the warm-up, you're going to do 50 just hops like that. All right, we have 2 people now. You guys are just going to start with 50 hops, just like single under hop. After your 50 single under hops, you guys are going to give me 50 mountain climbers, really try and get those knees into the elbows. 50 mountain climbers after your 50 hops.
5-0 or 1-5?
5-0. And then after your 50 mountain climbers, you're going to finish off with 50 high knees. All right, guys, after 50 high knees, we're going to start off nice and simple with some scorpion kicks. You're going to lie down, chest on the ground. You're going to have your arms extended in front of you. From there, you're going to bring the right hand into your chest, and then you're going to bring the right foot across to the left side, look up into the ceiling. You're going to come back to start, then you're going to go left hand in, left foot across, look up to the ceiling. Let's alternate for 12 reps. Really try to push into the floor as you're rotating. All right, guys, when you're done, we're going to go with some squatting bootstrappers. So you're going to come down into the bottom of your squat. You're gonna get your hands on your ankles or on your feet. From here, you're gonna go right arm up towards the ceiling, then left arm up towards the ceiling. You're gonna grab onto either your ankles or mid-calf, and then you're just gonna extend the knees back, drop back into your squat, right, left, extend the knees. Do that for 12 reps as well. 1 rep is a left, right, and a knee extension. Really try to keep those hips low as you guys are rotating up. Okay, guys, when you're done with that, we're gonna move on to some lunging rotations. So you're gonna get your arms out to the side. You're gonna lunge forward with your right foot. Don't let that back knee touch the ground. From here, you're gonna rotate to the right, to the left, and then up on both sides. Then you're gonna step back. You're gonna lunge with the left foot. Don't let the right knee touch the ground. You're gonna go up, up, left, right. So 1 rep is 1 lunge per leg plus the rotations. Let's do 10 total reps. All right, guys, when you're done with that, we're gonna get into some single arm scat push-ups. So for the single arm scat push-ups, we're actually gonna be on our knees instead because this is a lot more challenging. What I'm gonna do is I'm only gonna plant one of my hands on the ground. I'm gonna get the other hand either across my chest or behind my low back or to the side. And then from here, trying to keep my chest facing the ground, I'm gonna do a scat push-up like I normally would. So I'm gonna let my chest reach towards the floor. I'm gonna pull my shoulder blade down. Then I'm gonna reach up towards the ceiling with my upper back. And I'm just gonna try and recreate that circular motion with just one arm. So we're going to do 10 forwards with the left arm, then 10 backwards with the left arm. Then you're going to go 10 forwards with the right arm, 10 backwards with the left arm. Try to keep that chest level to the ground. If you guys find this challenging, try to move your knees a little bit closer to your hips. Try and keep that elbow locked out as well. All right, and then when you guys are done with that, we're going to move on to some standing figure eights. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull my right knee into my chest with my right hand, and then I'm going to grab the bottom of my right foot with my left arm, and then I'm going to push into my right knee with my right arm. I'm going to put my foot down, and then I'm going to do the same thing on the left. I'm going to pull my left knee in with my left hand, grab the bottom of my left foot with my right hand, and I'm going to push down into my left knee. So let's do that for 10 alternating reps. Really focus on trying to keep that heel high as you're pushing down into the knee. You can try and get your heel level with your knee. All right, guys, and then we're going to get into some judo push-ups. So you're going to start in a down dog with your hips nice and high. You're going to lead with your head. You're going to snake your head through your arms and then roll up into a cobra. So again, I'm starting in a down dog. My head guides movement, elbows drop. I'm going to snake up into a cobra. Let's do that for 8 reps. All right, guys, and then after your 8 judo push-ups, you're going to have a seat on the ground in a 90-90. Let's have the right foot in front. From here, you're going to start by planting your hands behind you. You're going to lift the knees and shift over to the other side. We're going to do 10 rotations with our hands on the ground and then 10 with our hands off the ground. So 10 total, hands on the ground, 10 hands off the ground. All right, guys, now we're going to start talking about this workout. So again, it's a 23-minute AMRAP. You're starting off with 23 air squats, then going into 23 push-ups, 23 American swings, 23 jumping lunges, 23 sit-ups, and 23 tuck jumps. So the only equipment you're going to need for this workout is an ab mat or a towel for the sit-ups if you use that. And then for the American swings, let's grab either a dumbbell or a backpack or a kettlebell if you have that. Obviously, that's going to be ideal. For those of you that are using a backpack, Cody, I'm not sure if you're using that, but let's just go with with Russian swings, just because that's going to be chin height if you're using a backpack. All right, guys, so let's grab that equipment now. We're going to go over the swings first. All right, so while we have that out, we're just going to start off nice and simple. You're going to grab the objects at the sides. If you have a backpack, that's just going to be at the strap. And we're just going to go with 10 nice and simple deadlifts. All right, guys, after your 10 deadlifts, we're going to do hike plus just a Russian swing. So I'm going to start with that kettlebell about a foot in front of me. I'm going to hike at the hip, back is nice and flat, so I'm engaging my lat. I'm going to pull up behind me and then just swing to shin height. Let's just go with 10 reps. All right, from there, we're going to get into the American swing. So if you do have a kettlebell, you're just going to turn and punch up into the top of your American swing. Make sure that bell is directly overhead. Try and have it facing downwards. If you don't have a kettlebell or a dumbbell, you're just going to go with 10 more Russian swings. So let's just go with 10 more reps of the movement you're doing for this workout. 10 American if you're doing American, 10 Russian if you're doing Russian. All right, guys, now we're just going to go through the list of movements in order. So we're just going to start off nice and simple with some air squats. Make sure you guys keep the chest up, get the hip crease below the knees. Let's just go with 10 nice and simple air squats. As low as you can on those air squats, guys. All right, and then after 10 air squats, we're going to move on to the push-ups. So you're either going to give me 10 regular push-ups, or if you need to scale, you can go off of your knees or on an elevated surface. For this workout, it again should be about 4 rounds, but I would rather have you do the real push-ups and not scale than to scale and move through this quickly. All right, guys, 10 reps. All right, we just went over the American swing, so we're going to move on to the jumping lunges. For the jumping lunges, if you have an ab mat, great. I would use that so that your knee can touch the ground. If not, it's okay to have your knee hover slightly above the ground. Right now, we're just going to go with 8 alternating reps. Make sure that you guys are switching your feet mid-air. All right, and then from there, we're going to move on to the sit-up. So if you have an ab mat or a rolled up towel, you're just going to place that under your low back. Make sure that your hands and shoulders touch the ground behind you. You're going to swing up, touch your toes. Let's go with 10 sit-ups.
How many do you want to do?
10 sit-ups.
10, cool.
Nice and even number. All right, and then the last movement we need to go over is the tuck jump. So for the tuck jump, you're just going to squat, jump up, and as you jump, you pull your knees up into your chest. So you're squatting, jumping, knees come into the chest. You can either go straight into the next rep or reset. Let's just do 5 of those because those are pretty intensive. All right, guys, so we're going to go over the workout one more time. I'll answer any questions, and then we'll get started. So again, 23-minute AMRAP. I am expecting you guys to get maybe 3 and change, just because these movements do take a while. So you're starting off with your 23 air squats. That should be pretty quick, pretty doable. After that, 23 push-ups. You can either go for one big set or break it up into 13 and 10. You won't be going back to the push-ups for a while, so that should be manageable. After that, 23 American swings. Just make sure you're doing Russian if the weight is too heavy or you just have a really awkward object. And also just keep in mind your shoulders are going to be a little bit fried from that, from the push-ups. After that, 23 jumping lunges, then 23 sit-ups, and then 23 tuck jumps. Remember that you are going back to the air squats after the tuck jump, so hip flexors might be a little bit fried from that. I will call out every 5 minutes in the workout. Yeah, any questions, guys? All right, if not, find some space. We're going to start off with the air squats in 10 seconds. All right, guys. Air squats in 3, 2, 1, and go. After 23 air squats, 23 push-ups. All right, guys, we're 5 minutes in. All right, guys, 10 minutes in, almost halfway. All right, guys, 15 minutes in. All right, guys, 20 minutes in, the last 3 minutes to work. One more minute to work. Last 30 seconds. Go, guys, last 15. And time. All right, guys, catch your breath. Hopefully you all got at least 2 or 3 rounds in this workout, hopefully a little bit more. We're gonna do a quick cool down and then I'll let you guys go. So we're gonna start off with a nice and simple low back exercise. You're gonna have your arms out to the sides. You're gonna have your legs straight in front of you. Look up at the ceiling. You're gonna pick the right foot up. Right foot goes across to the left side. You're gonna look behind your right arm. You're gonna come back to start. Then you're gonna go left leg up, left leg across to the right side. Look over to the left, come back up. Let's go with 12 alternating lying iron crosses. And then after your lying iron presses, we're going to finish off with a simple hip flexor stretch. So you guys are going to have a feet on your heels. Try to have the bottoms of your feet facing upwards. You're going to have your toes tucked under. From here, you guys are just going to lean back as far as you can. Ideally, if you have really flexible hips or quads, you're going to be able to get your forearms on the ground. If not, you're just going to reach back with your arms until you feel a stretch along the front of your hips and your quads. We're going to hold that for a minute. So I would start a little bit closer if you know that your quads are really tight. We're going to go together in 3, 2, 1, and really lean back. You guys are going to hold for 30 more seconds. Keep holding, guys. Last 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, guys. Nice job. That's all I have for you today. I will see you again either on Tuesday or on Saturday. Just a general reminder, I don't know if you guys know, but there is more classes available. Some of them are on Instagram Live and not on Zoom. So I know Kate's teaching Animal Flow. Noelle's doing a lot of mobility stuff. And then soon, you guys read the email Sam sent out, there's going to be outdoor classes that you will have to register for. So just watch out for those things. If you have any questions, email them to Sam. But yeah, just make sure you guys know there are other available classes if you just want to get some extra mobility in.
That's awesome. Yeah. Thank you.
No problem. All right, guys. See ya.
See you later. Thanks again.
You're welcome.